You're on the side of the Sunset Cafe. This is obviously a hardware store today. Originally built in 1909 as an auto repair store, and then in the 20s they added another floor, and it became the Sunset Cafe. And you're standing right about here. All the original columns are still around, and he's selling this photo, by the way.
For how much?
And 1999.
I can't afford it.
Okay. And but obviously they've changed the columns a bit. And then in the 1930s, it became the Grand Terrace Cafe. It is now, and it's been a hardware store since 1960. It's landmarked by the city of Chicago. And at 2 and at 3, we're going to have a jazz performance out on the street. This whole street was lined with clubs. So Louis Armstrong was the famous person who played at the Sunset Cafe, as well as Benny Goodman and some other famous jazz musicians. So when your club got a little empty, then he'd go out on the street and play and draw people into into his club. So that's what we're going to reenact at 2 and at 3.
Right.
Not Louis, but Frank. So if you want to go all the way to the back, though, what you can see today is the stage. Okay. There's a mural on the back wall, so you can see that. Only a few people can go up there at a time.
Okay, and you are?
So I'm Pam Duke, and I'm a docent with the Chicago Architecture Foundation, and welcome to the Sunset Cafe in Bronzeville. And today is the first day of Open House Chicago. You're here to see what was the original stage of the Sunset Cafe that later became the Grand Terrace, and now is Myers Ace Hardware. So Cab Calloway, Louis Armstrong, all the big greats, they all played here.
You can't really envision that when you're here.
No,
it looks so small.
Well, you saw the picture. She showed you the picture, and the columns are still here. They're load-bearing columns, and the staircase goes up to the second floor, where there was a smaller private club with a small stage. But it's not safe to go up there right now. But
well,
take
why
a
not?
walk up there, and you'll see a big wooden sign about something going on at the Grand Terrace. So if these walls could talk, they could tell us some really fun stories, I'm sure.
Well, assuming they can, what can they say about when it actually closed as a music venue?
It closed in the 1950s.
Okay.
And then it was a political office for a very short time, and then the Meyer family bought it and became a hardware store. But it was the Sunset Club in the 20s and 30s, and then became the Grand Terrace.
How much is left over? I mean, how much did they discover from the old place, if anything?
I don't really know. You can go up and see what the walls look like with paintings on them, and
there's a mural, right?
Upstairs. And, yes.
I seem to recall from old news stories.
Someone, a jazz aficionado who just came through here, pointed out that some of the figures looked to be white, and he was surprised to see that. So. It's it's the other one. If we went up to the platform,
I would be buried in.
But this is safe.
Yes. Okay. All right.
Remember doing this? Did you do this?
Yeah.
I've seen this before. It's the Sun Ra poster.
That's cool.
Which dates it probably from the late 40s or early 50s.
That's crazy. It's just hiding back here.
Yeah, too bad there's not more of it. I wonder what it was like. It's such a small place. I wonder what it was like when it was actually a music venue. When you could dance here.
Yeah. Yeah, look at this here. I'll go over to
Breakfast dance.
I know you brought a real camera, not your
Oh, yeah.
camera.
For this, I will. Most things.
Now, did you hear about the musician that's coming at 2 o'clock?
No, there is.
Yeah, we have 2 musicians. They're going to do what they used to do is when they, because there used to be several jazz clubs along the street. And